Welcome to Akhand Vidyashram, the first institute of impeccable wisdom. Fibonacci sequence are the numbers, the basic design of nature. Let's start with that particular. Let's understand. My mission is the impeccable wisdom, knowing which everything is fully known. My greatest discovery is Deviant, the divine design of nature, with which the perfect objects are designed and created. Now, all these videos, what I have explained, they were just preliminary to making understand how exactly the divine design is. Now we are coming to the divine structure to find out what is the divine design of nature, because mathematics is a language of nature. Everything has to be explained in the light of conclusive mathematics to be a perfect scientific, truthful and honest. So we need to understand the mathematics, how mathematics actually can help scientists, spiritual people, and almost every walk of life is applied without without understanding of mathematics, application of mathematics. I don't think we can ever succeed in anything. In other words, we can say mother of all the sciences is mathematics. Nature's design is mathematics, but that is divine mathematics, not man-made mathematics. It's also something which I would like to bring forth. I do believe that original mathematics, which was the divine mathematics, was conceived by ancient Indian Brahmins who were in tune with the universal consciousness. They could hear the sound, they could see the structure with clairvoyance, they knew exactly what it is, how it was designed, how they could recognize, conceive, and reveal that design in Vedas, mathematics, and many other Indian scriptures, where divine mathematics is beautifully explained but fortunately or unfortunately, it's a very cryptic language, and it's not easy to decode that mathematics for a common man. But I do know Brahmins were always interested in world peace. They were not interested in those concepts to be recognized by people who could misuse it for the destruction of the world. So I do presume that they held many things in such a way only person who is truly in tune with universal consciousness can recognize, conceive, and reveal those divine mathematics. Not each and every person who could misuse it for the world destruction. So I think hats off to them that they concealed divine mathematics in a very cryptic form, in the story forms, is in a way that till date it has not been decoded. And I'm glad, for well-known reasons well known to nature, with the help of voice of silence, I've been able to decode those stories, which will be the part of my discovery and deliberations as we proceed. But right now we can say Brahmins had conceived divine mathematics. Zoroastrians learned mathematics from Brahmins. Zoroastrian taught Indian mathematics to Arabs. Arabs modified the concept into algorithms, algebra, etc., trigonometry, etc. Arabs were known for that. Arabs taught modified mathematics to the West, proceeded from India to the Arab countries, then to the West, as we know. West gave it then they looked at the entire thing in a man-made style so that they could explain the concept to a common man's level. It was a good attempt to say that they tried different formulas to get to this particular number game in a little more precise way. As I would say, Fibonacci is 1.61. Same golden ratio derived with a formula by Western mathematicians of 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2 is equivalent to 1.61803397. It goes on. There are infinite number of digits. Now you have golden ratio as two values. One too simple to be 1.618. Another is too many digits in never-ending digits. But this, by giving two different things, in the process of resolving the problem of common man's intelligent person to understand nature fully, it has been more seen as a misconception, misrepresentation, and confusion by and large. Akhand Vidyashram's prime function is to remove all these confusing mathematical designs which are man-made and replace it with divine mathematics as conceived by nature. And Divyank is one of that examples. Now, same West taught man-made mathematics to the world as we know. But I do know Divyank will resolve all the confusion created by the Western mathematics when it comes to application to the human anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, so that we could be perfectly healthy. I have nothing against them using mathematics for external world, space, etc. But I think we need to understand mathematics as we can apply to understand what is a perfect anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, psychology, so that we can live perfectly healthy, wealthy, wise, and happy life. I am concerned about me and all the living beings around the world. Then with the help of Divyank, we can find the perfect value of everything which we can apply day to day and lead a perfectly healthy, wealthy, wise, and happy, and thereby create a world peace with the kind of knowledge which is required for everybody. We are not able to do because we are ignorant. This ignorant, as I told in the beginning itself, in Akhand Vidya, is what we need to relate. Now, from that angle, I am very happy that I am able to add little value. Now, let's understand this particular sequence. Sequence is 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 145. It goes on the same. What exactly is there? The third number is the sum of the preceding two numbers. This is how it has been put. And it was first conceived by Pingala, Indian, 450 BC, almost 2500 years ago. He called it Misrauch. That means two numbers are mixed. Later, 700 AD, Veerabanka called it variations of two earlier meters. Same pattern, same thing was given. But when West came to realize, see this number, and Leonardo of Pisa explained it in his book Label in 1202 AD as this particular sequence. He gave the beautiful example of an idealized rabbit population, how they grow over 12 months and what will be the pattern of the number of rabbits they will produce. It is worth looking at that, and I'm very happy that he has done a good job. But the real beauty of this particular sequence is hidden golden ratio of 1.618, which we'll explain as we proceed. A proof that this particular sequence originated from India. I have given a representation from author who called it Indian series, not the Western series. He made it clear that it has come from India and it is given, and I think thanks to him, he has put it across very clearly that it's Indian series, not his, but West by and large started calling sequence a number in his name. I think it's fair enough. I have no issues. Now let us look at the different examples of this particular basic design. As I've been saying from the day one, we have now started a new kind of series. New call is Mahagaranth, new scripture, which starts from before the creation, what was there, inert matter. Maybe you can say argon 40, neon 21, or helium 4. From there to the light, and then all the 5 basic elements, Panchbhutas, and to the formation atoms, elements, and how the formation of different molecules and other things. And we have explained that right up to last bit. We have come from mineral kingdom to the plant kingdom in the process. How carbohydrates were formed, how lipids are formed, how proteins are formed, and how energy molecules are formed. And what are their structure? From that we have now come to the basic design. And we can see very clearly here, a tree is a beautiful example given by everybody. Trunk is 1. First 2 branches only 2. Then third level, it is 3 branches. Fourth level is 5 branches. Fifth level, it's 8 branches. Sixth level, it is 13 branches. And seventh level is 21. And eighth level could be 34, and ninth could be 55. And that is how it can go on. This particular picture is from the internet, and thanks to the author who has ever designed it, done a very good job, made my job easier. Second example is aloe vera, also very well given in internet and all the sources when we talk of this particular sequence. And you can see in the middle from 1, then 2, then 3, 5. Very clearly you can see that how it's moving from 1 to 2 to 3 to 5 and 8. Good example. Next is a pine cone. You can see the same beauty in the pine cone also, upper picture as well as down picture, how this particular design, which is basic, is adhered to with respect to the plant kingdom. And there are many more examples. Lily flowers, another beautiful example, and I'm quite sure you can see the same 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. But this is also been observed by me. This is what I'm trying to bring it out. Okay? In the peripheral part of the human body also, you can see this particular thing. Let's say the bones of the hand, digits, the size of the outermost digit to the middle second digit to third digit to the fourth is also 1, 2, 3, 5 only. Is it by coincidence or surprise? And I'm quite happy that I've been able to bring this out. It's beautiful. But upper picture I've shown, from there you can get the golden ratio or the hand by itself to the ratio of arm is into 61.8 to 38.2. We will be talking about as we proceed further. In sunflower also you can see. Now, from earlier pictures we have now come to the stage how now we can see the golden rectangle, the golden picture is being shown superimposed on this particular picture to show a golden ratio emerges is seen in this particular thing. Is again a good work done by someone on the internet, and with permission I have used it, and with the acknowledge that whosoever has done it done a good job. Now another representation, the same thing in a presentation is also from internet, which shows how from inside out when it goes 5, 8, 13, 21, 31, 55. Now here I would like to bring a mathematical calculation why it is 1.618. If you take 144 divided by 89, it is 1.617977. 89 by 55 is 1.618, then 1818 goes on. But 55 by 34 is 1.617647. Now, here also if you look at in the initially 1 to 1, it is 100%. 1 to 2, it is 50%. 2 to 3 is 66%. 3 to 5 is 60%. But real golden ratio emerges only in 10th sequence. Is it a coincidence or divine to preach us there are to come to a perfect stage you have to have 10 stages of development. Without 10 stages of development you cannot come, and that is what I've been emphasized from the very beginning. The last videos were completely carbohydrates, fatty acids and amino acids at mineral kingdom, at atomic, elemental, molecular and compound level. You see this particular pattern so beautiful. And now from there to plant kingdom we have seen. That's how. And we have seen the peripheral part. But entire objective of Akhand Vidyashram is to come to the core value of the most vital biophysical parameters of human anatomy, physiology, biochemistry and psychology, where we want to know the perfect one, knowing which everything is known. So that if we can maintain those values, we can expect to be perfectly healthy, wealthy, wise and happy. That is how the anatomy, physiology designed with Divyank will be talking. That is the main objective, so that we human beings, my entire design is only meant for us human beings around the world, so that we are healthy, wealthy, wise and happy. So that in the process we can make the world peace or harmony on the earth, and that is the objective of my sequence or my discovery of work in the process. Now this again a picture from there to show the golden ratio or the golden rectangle, the particular shape we can see in spiral galaxy as above. And whirlpools, as it happens on ocean water, also has the same particular structure. Is it a coincidence that spiral galaxy is representation of golden ratio, golden rectangle, and also whirlpool? It is divine design. It has to have. And I can tell you at this particular design, entire perfect anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, starting right up to DNA level to sodium potassium pump, you will find this ratio, the Wing ratio is maintained better than anything else. If we can understand the Wing ratio, the whole precise value of 1.618034, and then there are a lot of mathematical calculations which have been given on different subjects, which are wide range values. As a result, the final result is not as perfect as I want. And we will be revealing that particular thing, discussing that, and then saying this is the ultimate divine design of nature, and how it was developed by nature is also will be revealed in the form of 22 by 21 to the power of 10.34419 equivalent to 1.618034. Right now it's little over the head because you have, but I'm sure as we proceed, as I start showing audio visual images and how play of this particular design, how by 22 by 21 was conceived by me, what 10 stages were conceived by me, what examples I have given it, and what is the final 0.344. I'm sure you'll be all amazed at the divine mathematics with which nature has worked and the kind of mathematics which is there in Vedas, Upanishads, and Indian scriptures. I'm Brahmin by birth, being an Indian, so I think I'm exposed to this, so I'm just able to understand and expose that. But this is not doesn't mean that others have or do not have, and I'm sure other people with other faiths can look into their scriptures and find this same mathematics they see. I would be very happy if they'll enlighten me with that. Anyway, thank you very much for kind listening and encouraging me. It has been great pleasure that I think we have started now building up the divine mathematics as we see, which we can apply in day to day and be happy with. So thank you very much once again.